So we all know the world has seen its fair share of pandemics, and now the media is telling us that another one is inevitable. Who knows if it's a new strand of an existing virus or an entirely new pathogen, since they love digging up frozen things that should probably stay buried. Us being prepared ahead of time is the key to our survival. I'm about to cover some critical steps we can take to prepare for the next pandemic. But before we begin, I just like to say, welcome to the Urban Warrior Survival Podcast, where I help you reconnect with the will of the wild so you can start living a less domesticated life. I'm your host, Brody, and you see what the title of the show is. Steps to prepare for the next pandemic. If you follow these steps, it'll give you the best chance to maintain good health during the next emergency event. So let's get it. So many people have weakened immune systems because of their poor diets, their lack of exercise, high stress levels, and their over-domestication. Things like processed foods, excess sugar intake, and nutrient deficiencies in their bodies can make their bodies more susceptible to infections. Additionally, chronic stress from poor sleep patterns can suppress the immune functions, making people more vulnerable to illness. Also, the domesticated world that people live in is making people believe the lie that using excessive external options is good for long-term health. So here's the solution. So you're going to want to prioritize a nutrient-dense diet with vitamins and minerals. You're going to want to exercise regularly, manage stress through meditation and breathing exercises, and ensure you get adequate sleep to boost your immune system. Also, spend more time getting dirty and pushing your natural immune system without over-the-counter medications and medicines. Number 2, stockpile essential supplies while you can. So during a crisis, people are going to panic buy because people freak over everything, including their own shadow, because of their sheltered lives. So this is going to lead to shortages of food, medicine, and household items. Many people do not think ahead and definitely aren't considerate of other people and find themselves scrambling for supplies when an emergency arises. Also, relying on only what you currently have or rushing to the store at the last minute means that stores can quickly run out of critical items, leaving those people who are unprepared screwed and out of luck. So here's your solution. You're going to want to build a long-term pantry with non-perishable food, water, and hygiene supplies. Keep a supply of over-the-counter medicines and medications that you're going to need, your prescription drugs if applicable, and first aid essentials to minimize dependency on these stores. Number 3, you're going to want to learn self-sufficiency skills ASAP. Being dependent on the modern infrastructure can lead you to being vulnerable when the supply chain collapses. Many people rely on grocery stores, pharmacies, and municipal water supplies without even having any consideration of having alternative sources because they've never been in this situation before. So if these systems fail or are overwhelmed, the people without self-sufficiency skills or options may struggle to meet their own basic needs, causing them to do a lot of bad and shady things in order to survive. So what are your solutions? You're going to want to learn things like growing food, purifying water, making herbal remedies, and basic first aid. These skills ensure you can sustain yourself if access to goods and services become limited. Number 4, have a financial safety net. Economic downturn and job losses are common during pandemics, as we all know, so businesses may shut down and industries can suffer major losses, leading to mass unemployment. The people living paycheck to paycheck without savings or an alternative income source may find themselves unable to afford any type of necessities. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to build an emergency fund covering at least 3 to 6 months of expenses. You're going to want to also diversify your income streams, invest in recession-proof assets, and reduce debt to enhance financial stability. Living a minimalistic lifestyle will be your best bet and your best chance of survival. Number 5, establish a home quarantine plan. So most people aren't well schooled in basic first aid or medical treatments, and because of that, they're unprepared for medical issues during extended home isolation. Lack of planning can lead to having difficulties in managing food, medical needs, and their mental health. Additionally, not having a strategy to separate sick family members can result in further spreading of illness within the household. Your solution? Create a plan for quarantining sick family members, securing necessary supplies, and maintaining your hygiene. ensure adequate ventilation, and a separate space for sick family members, and disinfect supplies to reduce transmission risk. Number 6, stay informed without falling for misinformation. As we have already experienced during the last time we stayed in the house for 2 years, fear and confusion will spread quickly due to social media as well as mainstream media, resulting in conflicting or false information. Social media, mainstream media, and other unverified sources often circulate rumors causing unnecessary panic or leading people to make harmful decisions. Misinformation can also erode trust in health experts, leading to poor compliance with safety measures. You're going to want to make sure that you follow credible sources such as the Global Health Organization and experienced independent researchers. Fact-check information before sharing and use multiple sources to verify critical updates. Number 7, you're going to want to build a community support network. Because most people are overly social, they can't handle long bouts of isolation. Also, lack of support can make the loneliness of a pandemic more challenging. During crisis, people often withdraw from physical, social activities and interactions, which can lead to loneliness, depression, and a lack of resources. A disconnected society also makes it harder to coordinate help for those people in need. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to connect with like-minded individuals in your community, form a preparedness group, online groups, and exchange skills and create a mutual aid network to help each other during difficult times. Number 8, this is something most people do not talk about, but you have got to make sure that you prepare mentally and emotionally. Anxiety, depression, and fear can all take a toll on your mental health during prolonged crisis, like a pandemic. Many people experience feelings of helplessness and uncertainty, which can lead to panic or even irrational behavior. A lack of mental preparedness can make it harder to cope with restrictions, financial struggles, or illnesses, making you more likely to do something you most likely shouldn't. Your solution is you're going to want to develop mental strength through meditation, journaling, and connecting with supportive individuals. Make sure that you have hobbies for entertainment and positive coping mechanisms to maintain your morale. My final thoughts: preparation is not about paranoia. It's about being ready and self-sufficient. By taking proactive steps now, you can deal with the next pandemic with confidence and ensure your well-being no matter what the challenges arise. So you're going to want to make sure that you stay ready so you don't have to get ready. If you like this type of content, make sure to give me a follow, subscribe, share, like, turn on post notifications. And if you're feeling extra generous, feel free to throw a little bit of donation my way on my website, urbanwarriorsurvival.com. Link is in the description section below. And if you want to join like-minded people, feel free to join my official community over on my website, same place, and you can get a free copy of my survival checklist on my website as well. Until next time, thanks for tuning in. This is Brody, signing out. Peace.